Right, we're live. We're still a funny color. I don't know what's going on with that. Everybody says it's a filter. We've tried. I changed filters on my camera. That didn't change nothing. Still blue.
It's only on StreamYard.
It's only on StreamYard. None of my videos are like that or anything. So I don't know what the deal is. So sorry for you guys watching the replay. It's just really strange.
All right. Where's Murphy today?
Where's Murphy?
I don't know why I liked that cartoon when I was a kid. It was really weird.
Yeah, I've been watching some replays, or I did watch a replay the other day, and it was just really, I thought, this is not like, well, I don't know. This is weird.
Yeah. I like that they were always building a dam.
Yeah.
I like that they lived in the woods.
Yeah.
I used to think it'd be really cool to live in the woods and have a hollow tree big enough to live in. They lived in hollow mushrooms.
Yeah, they did.
But I always thought living in a hollow tree would be really cool.
Well, we had two folks, but I don't know where they went.
They disappeared.
They disappeared.
We were blue.
Maybe I
They don't like blue people.
They don't like blue people.
Blue man blue.
No. Don't like blue people. Now it shows we have one person in the comments.
All right, hello.
Hello. Oh, there's Tim Posey. Hello, hello. Tim, we have no idea why we're blue. It was this way last week. We got new phones. I've tried to see if it is a filter on my camera. It is not a filter on my camera. If I take pictures or video, it's not like this. It is only on StreamYard. And I've gone in and changed the resolution on StreamYard, and that didn't seem to do anything. So I don't know. I don't know. It's just weird.
Blue, blue.
So we're blue. And the house is kind of orangey yellow. And Gary's shirt that's green and blue and brown is really strange.
Mm-hmm.
My shirt is black. Some of the flowers are yellow and blue and purple, but they're showing up like the purple flowers are showing up kind of orange. I don't know. Just kind of weird. There's Jan. Hello, Jan. Yes, we are Smurfs. We have no idea why we are Smurfs, but we are Smurfs.
We are not as blue as we look.
No, we're not as blue as we look. So, I don't know what it is. I may switch and try going live.
Very Willy Wonka, he said.
Yeah. I may just switch and go live through YouTube next time.
Yeah.
The only difference is if I do that.
It's hard to read the.
Well, and then I don't know if we can link you in.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We'll see.
Because you won't be here next week, so. I don't know. Will you be here next week? I don't think you'll be here next week. The ducks are chasing each other. Yeah, Isaac, we're doing good.
Hey, Isaac. How's your preparations for the big day going, Isaac?
Awesome, Jan. Glad you enjoyed it yesterday.
Glad you liked it.
The Growing Towards Self-Sufficiency Gathering. Doesn't bother Tim that we're blue. Good.
Doing redneck things off grid.
Awesome. Welcome.
Yeah,
welcome.
Glad you're here. Glad you're here.
Hedgehog's
Homestead.
Well, hello, Hedgehog's Homestead. Hey, y'all, give us. I have lost my notebook that had everybody's names. So, give us a little bit of patience doing redneck things. If you're new, please give us a name or alias you like to go by, or we'll just call you Redneck. And Hedgehog, I know your name, but it is gone. So I'm having a moment. I've been struggling with this camera, so I'm trying to figure everything out. Isaac's doing great.
His preparation for the big day are doing good.
Tony and Leanne. Hello, Tony and Leanne. Chris and Laura. Okay, so Chris and Laura Hedgehogs doing redneck things is Tony and Leanne.
All right.
All right. All right. All right. I'll do my best to remember that. So we are blue. I'm not. Those of y'all.
Look, this is a red Ridge Life cup.
Yeah, and it's
look
blue.
How blue it is.
But it's bright red.
Yeah, that's weird.
That is weird. So anyway, we don't understand what's going on.
It's only doing that on
StreamYard. It's not doing that on YouTube. It's not doing that on my regular camera when I film regular things on the phone. All right. Okay. Hedgehogs, Chris and Laura, and Redneck is Tony and Leanne. I'll try to remember.
She says, I'm a hillbilly, Gary. I've joined your club.
Yay!
Yes. That was one of my things I was surprised about. We talked about things that were surprised us about homesteading. And that we learned on our journey that surprised us. People want to do the same thing this hillbilly been doing. Yeah.
So we are, we got home late last night after having supper with Dale and Lisa, and Dale's mom and a friend of theirs, and we had supper last night at Chicken Shack. It was very good.
Is that in Bronson?
In Bronson,
yes.
Kansas. It was very, very good. And then we went to church. We did our chores this morning, went to church, and then ate supper at Finney's in Eureka, or lunch. And we're actually going to cook supper. We're really thinking about pulling out some steaks. We can put them in water to thaw while we're doing chores and have some steak. So we're going to
Leanne. Rebecca. Hello, Rebecca.
Hello, Rebecca. So we're going.
It was nice to see you guys.
Good to see you guys this weekend. So we're going to, I guess, talk about yesterday.
What was yesterday? Growing towards self-sufficiency gathering.
Yes. Yes.
Say that really fast. You
gotta say it really fast. We had an absolute time. Shar! Are you in here, Shar?
Yep, that's Shar Grisham, right?
Oh, hello! You caught us. And your phone lets you comment. How fun is that? Yay!
All right. Well, ours just turned us blue.
Ours
turned ours blue. That's blue.
Well, you were blue last week when you joined
both our phones are doing it, I think.
Yeah, so I don't know. It's got to be something with StreamYard, and I don't know. It's really weird. But anyway, we are going to give it a go today. It will just be Smurfs. Gary is yawning. We had a nap.
Need another one.
You got home at 9:30 last night. Well, we are so glad that you and your brother came and joined us yesterday. That was awesome. We had such a good time. Beth, hello. Beth was there too. Oh, Beth, I'm so sorry that it buffers so bad. Thanks for coming yesterday. We're glad you enjoyed it. It was our first gathering. We had the first one, and it was hosted by 9 Acre Family Farms, Gathered Together Homestead, and then us. And we had Uncle G as a wonderful help.
Oh, yeah.
He
he helped put it on, too.
Yes,
I mean, he helped stack and put things. Yeah, he was there.
He did a great job. And Uncle G is with Audacity Dawning.
That's the only. I went back and watched his Last Chance Cook-Off video. And when they lived in Hawaii for a long time. We knew that.
Oh, yes.
And so it was a recipe he'd repeated that was kind of a street vendor recipe that he learned there.
Oh, cool.
A special chicken recipe. Really cool.
Yes, that's okay. That's okay, Tim. We totally understand. And it is getting that time of year where people have to choose, because if they travel for holidays or with the holidays they have extra expenses that they have to choose. And it is perfectly okay. We know you would have been with us if you could have been. But yeah, it was wonderful to have, and we had, I think the speakers went well. Jessie from Prairie Rose did a great
Oh,
job.
man.
She was amazing.
Amazing.
And then
Dennis. I can't remember Dennis's last name.
Dennis did a great job on regenerative agriculture, which was what?
Grazing Acres.
Grazing
the name
Acres.
Of his farm.
Yeah.
It's not a YouTube channel, but the name of his farm. And that guy had some knowledge. And he was a guy that, like, Joel Salatin and Greg Judy were going and checking out what he was doing when they were developing their stuff.
Yeah.
And they were learning things from him. So we had an amazing, like, world-class grazing speaker there. That was cool.
That was cool.
We had lots of just great participation, and the speakers were amazing, and the people that came and the last session we asked a lot of questions and everybody
had a great discussion.
Great discussions,
yeah. Hello, Miss Susie Jones.
Dennis McDonald, you're right, Jan. That was his name.
Awesome,
Dennis McDonald.
Hello, Miss Susie.
Yes, hi, Susie.
Susie's getting a new cupola. I always say it wrong. I always tease her because I can't say it right.
On her barn?
On her barn, yes.
Awesome.
We'll have to take a drive up there so you can see it. Rod's
next to the giant sunflower.
Rod's on vacation, and so that's his project. She got up one morning to drink her coffee and looked out, and there was sun beaming down into the barn with the barn door open. Sun beaming down in the barn where there shouldn't be sun beaming down in the barn.
Blew it off, huh?
She kind of heard a little crash and went out there to see.
Oh, good. I'm glad that was something that you thought about. The thing, one of the points I was trying to get, Jan, and I was pretty tired by that point. I don't know that I got it across well, is that holes are fillable.
Yes.
And so you think about a hole and you think about your strengths, and a lot of times your strengths can fill a hole. And so I talked about a guy that baled hay, and he said, I'm never going to do dairy. We'll trade hay for dairy, and sometimes it's okay to just go buy stuff.
Vacation man. That's what she's calling him, vacation man. Oh, yeah.
So I'm glad that was meaningful to you guys.
And as usual, Ed and Cindy, our friends that farm sit for us, did an amazing job.
They do better than we do.
I think they do. They do an amazing job, and we don't have to worry. When they have to take care of things, we know everything's going to be fine. And so, yeah. Yes. Well, even we have holes that need attention, Jan.
Yes.
I mean, like we can't sustain feed for all these animals. Yeah. There's no way we could sustain feed. Drops just ate supper and is ready for his old man nap.
Okay.
Gary had his old man nap right after his haircut.
She cut them all.
I cut every one of them. I didn't. You may have to do this. I didn't transition that well. I'm not good at transitioning that well, and I may have gotten it uneven. But yeah.
Yeah, and I think that, when we talk about food self-sufficiency, that sometimes, you can spend a lot of money feeding things to eat. And sometimes you got to kind of manage that, because that's not always sustainable.
So Drops cooked supper, and Phoebe was the one that ate. Is that how you meant that? Just only Phoebe ate? So we are talking Rod's napping. The kiddos wore him out. Rod and Susie had their grandchildren this morning. So while there was a benefit for a local farmer that has, and rancher that has, or is he rancher? Is he just a farmer? He's not even a farmer.
He's an oil well pumper.
Oil well pumper. So for a local man, excuse me.
They've got some acreage. I'm sure they've got something in it.
Local man that is has brain cancer. So if you would please pray for Travis. His name is Travis. He has a young family, him and his wife. They got 3 kids now, I think. 3 or 4 kids. So please pray for them. as they go through this time. And Phoebe went to a nap right after dinner. Your brother wants you to shave off his beard. Winter's coming. He's gonna need that beard. She thought you did great with your questions. That's awesome. Thank you, Jan. Thanks, you, Jan. Yeah, I wish you could too, Susie. I don't know how to transfer those pictures over though. But that's okay. I can show Gary the progress on that you sent me, the picture you sent me earlier. And we can also take a drive. Not that far. But we got to do chores and milking after this.
Yes.
And thank you guys for praying. That's awesome. But so they had benefit golf tournament this morning for him. Mm-hmm. Our community is absolutely amazing at fundraising and rallying. Like Susie Jones for this family is involved in like a casserole train. Is that a cat? Yeah, he's right over there. See him on the side of the cellar? Just to the right.
One of the kittens.
Yeah, one of the kittens. And crying.
That's cool, Tiny Tim. I was looking at sewing machine repair. Working on getting all those things going. Cool.
That's awesome.
Cool.
Drive. Yeah, we'll drive. We won't run. I promise. Can't find anything since Phoebe got there. Is she cleaning? Were you a mess? Because if she's a cleaner, send her this way because I'm a piler. I shove things in closets and I pile them in corners. I'm not an organizer. Not at all. Where did that little kitten go? I think she has them down in the cellar. Yeah, freezing boatloads of casseroles. The whole house is being rearranged and cleaned. That's awesome. Simply Jan's chainsaw's leaking gas, so they gotta fix it.
Sometimes I leak gas.
Well, we can fix that. Let me go see what size cork I got.
Gotta feed my dogs, so I'll be listening.
Okay, Rebecca, thanks. Keep listening.
A lot of times, Jan, that's a cracked hose. I'm sure Kevin will figure out what's the matter with it. But yes.
Do we have or want a treadle sewing machine? We do not have one.
Right now, Tim, we don't have space for such a thing.
Right now.
Our little trailer house is full.
Yeah. But thank you. We appreciate that. I will keep you in mind. I hope to eventually one day be looking for one, and I will keep you in mind. But right now, I'm not prepared for one. Yeah, that's what they think. It's cracked hose.
Yeah. Yeah, that's often what they are. Mm-hmm. Usually a chainsaw is a diaphragm carburetor and not a floating needle and seat type. I mean, there's still a needle and seat there, but it's not a float. The floats usually get stuck open easier than the diaphragm.
That's true, Susie. The Amish would love one. I could get. That is, yeah.
There is an Amish community not far from us now. That's kind of cool. I haven't drove through there in a while, but
yeah.
But going to where I work, I drive through more than one Amish community, and we've been working in a couple of places where we drove through Amish community. And I enjoy seeing the horses and the buggies.
Yeah.
Oh, Ben's over Acres.
Hello, Miss Barb. I see Freedom. She's making her way up. She knows it's getting close to time to milking. So she comes up out of the trees. She's going to get her a drink of water, and then she'll go stand at the gate. That's what she'll do. Unless she sees us sitting here on the porch, and then she'll fall at us.
Cindy and I went a while back and toured a farm, and we have not been good about videoing anything for a while. We just kind of, I don't know.
It's like we're struggling to even survive. They've been there 2 years. That's awesome. I didn't realize it'd been that long. Jamie's Country Living. Hello. Hello, hello. I'm going to assume your name is Jamie. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
But we went up into northwest Missouri and toured a farm, Natural Grandma's Farm.
Yep.
They're on here often. And on the way, when we left there, we stopped at an Amish store and got to meet some really neat Amish people and talk to them. And that old pony pulling that wagon, it broke to death now. There's 2 little bitty girls. I don't know how old those girls were. And one of them was holding the reins in that parking lot. Cars whizzing by, and that horse just stood there.
Yep.
It's really neat to see that old saddlebred just stand there. Standard bred, just stand there.
Do what it was made to do.
Do what he was doing, yep.
Here comes the ducks back around.
2 batches
Two
of
batches
soap.
of soap. Awesome. I need to make 2 batches of soap a day for a month, but that's not going to happen. Not going to happen. Oh, look at her go. I'm going to have to clip her wings.
When the pecans get to chasing our Muscovies just get up and fly off. The pecans can't fly, and the Muscovies can. So it's fall season.
It is fall.
And I went pawpaw picking this last week and picked several pawpaws. And my mother made me pawpaw donuts.
Pawpaw donuts.
And I took a young man I took a little boy with me that had never been out doing that. And once he learned that he could shake a tree and make a pawpaw fall down, every tree in the woods got shook, whether it was a pawpaw tree or not. He just ran around shaking every tree. And so that was really cool. Hello, Duncan 1900.
Hi, Miss Brenda.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Drop said they finally got the coconut oil they ordered, and it was damaged.
Oh, no.
Well, I'm so sorry. It was from Florida.
Yum.
Yum.
On the pawpaw donuts.
Pawpaw donuts.
They were delicious. They were delicious. And it was fun picking those pawpaws. Another thing that I have been foraging in the Ozarks is spice bush. And this morning I made some tea with blackberry leaves and spice bush leaves.
Yeah.
It was pretty good, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. And I've been dehydrating them on the dash of my car. Hurricane down.
From Florida.
Where house was floating down the river, yes.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is hard.
Yeah.
And the spice bush berries or something I'm going to use in tea next. I'm going to go get those.
Okay. Oh, he's got to get by the camera. He's going to make it. Okay. I got cilantro coming up in my fall planter. Okay. I just put my cilantro in a planter, and so I've got cilantro coming up. Never tried spice bush. The ducks are so funny. But anyway. They are strange for sure. I love ducks. But yeah, spice bush, and he brought me a big bag. He bought me a quart bag of dried mullein leaves. And you're getting rain, Jamie? Well, I hope you needed it. And I hope you're not getting too much rain. Drops has more coming in tomorrow. Different source.
More coconut oil.
Yep. And they got 24 more, or 25, excuse me, 25 more batches to go.
Wow.
But there is you got the.
Yeah, smell that.
Spiceberry.
Smell that.
That smells like allspice.
Yeah.
So it's also called wild allspice. And it smells like allspice. Ugh, I'm gonna.
It smells really citrusy to me.
Really?
I got like an orange.
Have I made goat cheese? And if so, do I like the flavor? I would have to say it depends upon the goat. I have made goat cheese. And I've not liked the flavor. And I made goat cheese. And I did like the flavor. I will tell you this. I prefer goat cheese when you've added flavor to it. So like garlic and onion is really good in it, and make it like a little spreadable.
Yeah.
I
you
like
did
it.
Some with dill.
I did some with dill. It was good.
Dill and black pepper. Was that what it was?
Yes.
Dill and black pepper.
Yep.
That was pretty good.
Yep. And yours smells like a Christmas cookie. We need a video about the spice, but you're gonna have to shoot a video and send it to me.
Figure out how to use my phone.
You can send it to me.
Add flavor.
I do add flavors. I add Susie Jones loves goat cheese. So yeah, so I make the cheese, and while it's still warm, like just the fresh cheese, like adding lemon juice or vinegar to, just the what they call farmer cheese, or what else is it called, ricotta or whatever. Anyway, just the fresh cheese, and while it's still warm, I'll put up chopped up onion, chopped up garlic in it, and salt, definitely salt, and then we just chill it and put it on crackers or on top, crumble it on top of salads, or there's all kinds of things we put it on. Sometimes just cut a hunk off of it and eat it. Yeah, it depends on, Jamie, it depends on your type of goat. It depends on if you have a billy in residence. If you have a billy in residence, your goat is going to produce hormones. Your nanny is going to produce hormones that she wouldn't produce if you don't have a billy in residence. So
sometimes it's dry and sometimes it's very moist. I don't understand why. I don't know.
I guess it would depend on your how long you had it drained.
Would it?
Yeah. Yeah.
You think temperature might have something to do with that too? If you get a little hotter, it might be drier, and if you get a little wetter, cooler, it might be.
No, because you're pulling the curds out, you're draining them, and so it's just how much. I think just sometimes you get more whey out than other times.
Okay.
And if you think it's too dry, Char, just add a little bit more. Add a little milk in. It won't last as long, but you could just add just a little bit more milk, and you can even add a little milk and put it in the food processor and whip it up a bit, make it a little softer. And yeah, Jamie, that is one of the top keys to having good milk from your goats, is making sure you don't have a billy close enough.
She said it drains the same.
It drains the same. I don't know, Char.
In my mind, I don't know if temperature has anything to do with it,
but more would continue to evaporate if the hotter.
Right.
So
and I think so. You're forming basically crystals out of that. You're forming little globules, right?
Globules, yeah.
Yeah, and if you get it hotter faster, maybe if you get it hotter faster, the globules are pushing out more liquid. Getting less liquid in them. I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know. But I would maybe the amount of lemon juice or vinegar you're using.
Susie says humidity.
That
would make sense.
That makes sense.
Drop says humidity. Okay, that makes sense because our humidity has been really, really. Oh, cream cheese. Good. Yeah. Cream cheese. That's a good one. Culture time. Okay. Okay. See, I'm not as familiar with cheeses. I'm still learning with cheeses. Um, and usually on goats, I've just made the fresh cheese that you add lemon juice or vinegar to, and just we'd eat it pretty quick. And I've had the same experiences, brown batches that are more crumbly than batches that were more solid. And
you made a little bit of that out of our cow milk
I
too,
have,
and that's good stuff.
I have. We really like mozzarella out of the cow's milk, and I've got to make some for Susie. Susie's been asking me to make some and bring it to her. Yeah, and it can be by the nanny. Yeah, and your breeds.
When we were doing milk goats, when I was looking at a milk goat, a man that kind of mentored me in some of that, he said, when you go check a goat out, you taste the milk.
Taste the milk, yeah.
And he said if she's not in milk, you see if you can test out her mom or a full sister.
Okay.
And he said that it kind of is a genetic thing a little bit. So he said that it was important to taste the milk. Culture and speed of temp.
Yeah, how fast you breed it.
That's kind of what like I thought. Yeah. Like, oh, she's just saying that makes sense to her.
Yep. She had Nubians. Nubians did taste different to me than like my Alpines and Toggenburg.
And Dennis also told me that certain breeds of goat had more variation of flavor than other breeds of goats. The Saanens, he felt like most of them had about the same. But when I told him we were looking at a Toggenburg, he said, taste it.
Yeah.
And I think we did. Yep. Mm-hmm. When we bought our Toggenburg, it was kind of like, it was almost a mercy buy.
It was.
We just wanted to take care of her, and then she ended up having problems that we couldn't take care of.
Yeah. So. Yes, goats do have less fat. Yep.
A lot of times when Cindy has made the fresh cheese out of milk, she's made it out of skinned cow's milk. Mm-hmm. So we pulled all the cream off of it.
Yeah. And so it is, yeah.
It's got less fat in it.
Yeah. Just because we use the cream from butter and cream and sour cream, and
we have a little coffee. I have a little coffee flavored cream every morning.
So yeah, boy, that sun's sitting just the right spot, isn't it? Woo wee! Goat milk ice cream is yummy. Yes, it is. It is. We made cow's milk ice cream.
A lot.
We made it a few weeks ago at your brother's house too. That was several weeks ago though. Yeah. The sun is right there. I may have to go get my hat. Holy cow. Or switch. I can switch so that the tree blocks it. But then I won't be in the camera.
Yeah. Yeah, our Toggenburg and our Alpine both, theirs was really similar to cow's milk. To us, it was still a really good milk.
Yeah.
Maybe you could tell the difference. I guarantee you could have told the difference between it and our Jersey milk. But like comparing it to like store-bought milk, it was good. I liked it better than store-bought milk.
Stretchy and weird, Susie said. Oh, gosh.
Yeah. Our cow is, we like her better than the goats.
We do. I thought about getting goats again just for the goat's milk soap, but I can make cow's milk soap.
Andrea told you that she thought it was better soap. That's what you should do.
Yeah, so I think I'm gonna try that. We'll see how it goes. I may have a Freedom line of soap. We'll see.
Which stove is working great.
Ooh,
all right.
Yay.
Good deal. How about your windows? How are your windows, Jan?
Are they glazed? I'm so sorry. Oh my goodness.
Her donuts are glazed, but her windows aren't.
Yeah. That's one thing we miss in this house is a
We don't have a wood stove here. And that's kind of a hole in our self-sufficiency here that we have had many times. But the fact that I have to buy propane to heat this place, I can't come up with something to, I can't put wood in the stove.
Char says that they are not milk drinkers, but they love cheese and ice cream. Yep.
Cool.
That's cool. They're glazed.
They're glazed.
Are you glazed, Jan? Oh man. Jan and Kevin were so awesome. They came to our gathering on their anniversary.
Yes.
That was so fun. When we're gonna get a loose faucet.
Yeah, we have loved our wood stoves too. The last house we lived in with a wood stove, the house we lived in before this one, it was really drafty, had old wood windows in it, and it was drafty more than just the windows. It was really drafty house. And the old windows were really drafty in the living room. So I put a wood stove in right in front of those windows on the north side.
Yeah.
And that breeze coming through there in the winter pushed the hot air all through the house. It helped heat the whole house.
They traded stoves with Crazy Ed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I knew that.
Susie's glazed. We have no doubt, dear sister. We have no doubt. Oh, mercy. Oh, they love their wood burning stove and hoping to get a second one in their house soon. Char, that'll be good, Char. Loose faucet's been all over YouTube. That sun is really getting me. You got this. Oh, goodness. I'm not glazed yet. I'm not glazed either. It's not good if I'm glazed. It does not turn out well. Be right back. Gotta go see what Phoebes is up to. Drops. He's got to drop everything. Go check on Phoebes.
All right. Yeah, we had a lot of fun at the gathering. We loved seeing people come in there.
Yes.
Loved hearing the talks. Loved getting to be a part of that. We had good people to put it on with.
Yes,
we enjoyed getting to spend time around 9 Acre and gathered together and Audacity dawning.
Yes.
It was amazing. We had, I'm trying to think of all the YouTube channels that were there yesterday. 9 Acre Family Farm.
Yes.
Audacity Dawning.
Yes.
Gathered Together Homestead. Gathered Together Farms.
Homestead. Gathered Together's Homestead.
Yep. Gathered Together Homestead. And Simply Jan.
Simply Jan. Rebecca Touched by Yarn.
Yep.
There was
Butler Family Farm.
Butler Family Farms. Prairie Rose Homestead.
Yep. Prairie Rose. Farmstead.
Farmstead. Excuse me.
Prairie Rose Farmstead.
There was the little folks from Oklahoma. The folks from Oklahoma, they had a little YouTube channel, and I can't remember what it was.
Folks from Oklahoma. Oh yeah, Hendrickson Family Farm.
No, there was another one too.
From Oklahoma?
Yes. Remember, he was the pastor. He was a pastor.
He's not from Oklahoma.
They lived in Oklahoma, and he pastored in Pittsburgh. They were just across the line in Oklahoma. That's where they lived.
Oh, okay. I thought they were right there.
Okay.
They were 20 minutes from Fort Scott, he said.
Okay. All right. All right. I misunderstood then.
They did not have a YouTube channel. Oh, no, they did.
Yep.
And I don't remember the name of it.
Uh-oh, a friend called from Florida and woke her up. Yeah, Henriksen's was there. Oh, there was no channel. Okay, I thought maybe there was a channel. Okay, gotcha. The little ones the young ones that sit in the same row as you and the boss. So they didn't have a channel. Okay. And then there was, you got Halls, or Butlers, excuse me. I don't know where Halls came from. He looked like a Hall to me. Butlers. Trying to think if there were any more. I don't know. That was, oh, Rooster was there.
Oh, yes. Tool reviews by Rooster.
Rooster's Tool Reviews.
Rooster's Tool Review. Yeah, that's right. And he was in the concession stand.
Yeah. And they did a great job. The meat judging team
the Fort Scott meat judging
Yes,
team.
they did a great job. They served us biscuits and gravy for breakfast and donuts. They were glazed. And they had drinks, and then and for lunch they had all kinds of chili cheese nachos. They had nachos,
chili dogs, chili cheese baked potatoes.
Oh, that's what we had.
Yes, those are good.
They're really good, and had chips and cookies and brownies, and it was just, they did such a good job. Dennis McDonald, but no channel. That's correct, right. Jan.
Yeah.
And yeah, we were just trying to remember the channels. Shannon came. She's from Eureka, her and her daughter. They don't have a channel. She's a nurse practitioner in the area, which she's fixing to move. Yes, Rooster. That was Rooster's group. He looks just like Lisa. Just like Lisa, only he's a boy, but like, yeah. It had sausage in it. It just had sausage, not ham, bacon, and sausage drops. Sorry to disappoint. So sorry. But your gravy sounds amazing. And I did refrain from the biscuits and gravy because I've had too much flour lately. I have a sensitivity, and I've had way too much. And with me working with flour, it's really getting hold of me. Oh, hello, Evelyn. No problem. No problem.
Hey.
So yeah, I don't have anything broken open right now, but I have eczema on the palms of my hand. This one's good, healed up on the palm of my hand, but the eczema on my feet is healed up. So typically that's what happens to me when I get too much wheat. I will get problems with my eczema, really, really bad.
We have been downsizing around here.
Yes.
We sold all our heifers.
Yeah, heifers are gone, and we've had quite the drama with that.
Yeah, we're still waiting on a check.
Still waiting on a check. It has gotten lost. So we're waiting for that.
Sounds like that.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing at work. That's what I've had to do at work, Jan, is start wearing latex gloves. Yes, I do too. I make a soap for eczema, and I also make salve for eczema and a lotion. All right, we'll see you later, Miss Brenda. Oh, we will definitely pray that you guys are safe with getting that tree down. Definitely. Father God, we lift Brenda and her husband up to you, Lord, and I just ask that you keep them safe, that you would help them with this chore of getting the trees down, Lord, to protect their home from those trees falling on it. And Lord, I just ask that you would, again, give them safety and that they would be successful.
Lord, we do ask that you would guide their choices and that you would help them to have the knowledge to do this in a way that works well. Lord, we know that you provide in many ways, and we ask for that in Jesus' name.
Amen.
Yeah, dropping big trees can be scary.
It can be.
I have in my younger days, I've dropped lots of big trees in scary places. I have had a tree business for a while. I worked as a logger and caught a lot of firewood and as an arborist. And then we moved, when we were here in Kansas, I've cut a lot of trees, and our trees tend to not be as big here.
Mm-hmm.
And then last fall, I spent some time cutting wood in the big trees in Missouri, and dropped some massive red oaks. And I forgot how scary dropping those big boogers can be.
Hi, Lori. So Dale and them are going live tonight. When are they going live?
6.
And are they going live on their channel or on? Okay. I know the Last Chance Cook-Off finale, season finale of the Last Chance Cook-Off is tonight.
Oh, Lori Clark.
Right after us. And
Glad you're here.
I'm sorry, I don't know if they're going live on Kettle Kitchen or Mickelson's Family Farm, or if they're going Hendrickson. Why do I get Mickelson?
Mitchell Hendrickson.
Mitchell Hendrickson, and there is Mickelson's. I think it's Mitchell and Hendrickson, and I mixed them together. But anyway, yes, where was I going? Or if it's on 9 Acre, I don't know. But after this, when we get done here in just a little bit, I'm gonna go try to find it. But we are gonna start tours. So we'll be in the comments. We won't be able to comment much because we're going to get everybody took care of, which is not really that bad. It doesn't take long.
Nope. We're down to 3 feeder hogs and a bunch of chickens, 1 sow, a milk cow, and 2 beef calves.
Hello, Janet Homestead, where you are. It's
awesome.
You think it's going to be on Hendrickson's?
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's where we'll search.
We still got sheep.
We still have sheep.
Today. You talked about trying to take care of that tomorrow.
Yes. I'm going to try. I'm going to see if they'll let me bring them in early. Auction is Tuesday. And they did meet me this morning when I went to gather Freedom. I hollered for her, which she was just laying down in the grass and I didn't see her. And she...
there was some sheep.
Yeah, their sheep come running out of the big garden. Drops only has 26 chickens. I wish I only had 26 chickens.
Got over 26 chickens in each pen.
Oh yeah. No, there's 20. No, in each.
Not in every pen.
Not in every pen. But we could put more than 26 chickens in every pen.
And find some
still
more
have
pens.
pens. Yeah. So we have. Yeah, we have 65.
What do you got?
I got about
80 broilers?
75 broilers.
75 broilers?
About 75 broilers. Between 70 and 75 broilers. So if we did 75 broilers and 70, it's 150. No, I'm not that high anymore. I'm trying to remember. Mama said we got about 60 in there. So 75 and 60, that's 135. Mama and her babies is 36.
Jan, what are you wanting?
What chickens do you want, Jan? I will bring you chickens. Gary's coming by through tomorrow. He will meet you somewhere and bring you chickens. What do you want, dear heart? Call me. Do you have my number? If you don't, message me on Facebook. I'll get you my number. We will get you some chickens. I have some young laying hens.
Ark with all the animals.
Yes. We just about needed an ark as well. Anything. Jan wants layers, so tonight we will catch some. How many do you want, Jan?
We could take those young chicks out here.
Oh. We'll take it. How many do you want, and then would you like some chicks?
Well, they're already feathered out. And
right. But they won't lay till spring, if there's any in it. You have my number. Awesome. Yeah. Text me. Tell me how many, or call me later. There's Uncle G. Hey, we're not going to be long.
We see what G does with chickens.
Yes.
I watched his video. He cooks them.
We're not going to be long, G. We're going to
do chores.
And the Last Chance Cook-Off live is at 6. The very last live, the season finale is at 6. So we're not going to stay much longer. It is 5:50 now. We're going to stay about another 5 minutes, and then we are going to sign off. But yeah. Saddle just sitting there looking at us. Saddle's doing amazing. Thank you guys so much for praying for him. He is doing good. He is back to head of ranch security, sucking eggs like a good man should, or like a good dog should. 7. You texted us. You'll take 7. Awesome. Well, I have my phone blocked for it. It won't come in right now, but okay. You want 7. Awesome. Tiny Tim's sister left him a herd of cats. Got married. He's not a cat guy. Anybody want cats? Oh, no. Tim, I'm so sorry. Yep. Save on feed through the winter. Yeah, so, all right. We'll get 7 young hens for, we'll get her a variety pack. We'll get you a variety pack. We'll get you some blue layers, and we'll get you some regular brown layers, and get you all fixed up. That's exciting.
Lots of chickens.
Lots of chickens around here. I had a year ago in August, I bought a bunch of chicks that were a couple weeks old, and actually I guess it was in September when they closed out the end. I bought over, it was like 123 or something like that. I bought a bunch of chickens. And we have slowly lost some. We've been getting rid of some.
We need to talk to Jan because I will be through there in the morning.
Yeah.
And I don't know if they'll be around for me to be able to drop them off.
Oh, yeah. We'll call you.
We need to call and make sure we can make
Yes.
that work.
Yes.
It might not work.
And 10 chickens, LOL. Give Gary your number so he can call you. There you go. There you go. There it is. So Gary will give you a holler, and he'll be through in the morning. And you guys can meet up and.
Yeah. I go down 54, Jan.
Yeah, I know.
Somewhere we can meet close to that.
Yeah, I got an idea. But well, yeah. After something boss said yesterday. She would. Oh, thanks, Rebecca. That's okay. That's okay. Yeah. Yeah. Drops needs a dozen more cats.
Dozen more cats?
Yeah, we all need to ship cats to Drop. Now, Drops, you're going to have plenty of cats.
Yeah, I'll give you some cats too. We got so many cats, they're not doing their job.
Jan says just let her, you know what works for her.
We will.
Yeah, sounds good. Sounds good.
Thank you, Jan.
Yep.
I'm amazed by this stuff.
Well, the big thing is we're just downsizing. So there's less for me to take care of. And with feed being more expensive, and I'm not able to sell as much, I'm honest. I'll be honest with you. The market right now is flooded with eggs and flooded with milk. Well, yeah, flooded with milk, and people just are not, their budgets are getting tighter, and I can't afford to sell my eggs for what the grocery store is selling them for, and keep the chickens. So I'm just getting rid of the chickens because I can't take a loss.
We're scaling back to more of a subsistence homestead and less of a producing farm.
Right. Which we had built to a producing farm, and now we're scaling back.
Yeah.
So.
And
I am going to keep my cow.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're keeping her because she's more of a pet, and she is very beneficial because all the animals can eat her milk.
Yeah, chickens get her milk, and the hogs get her milk.
Yep.
Sometimes the dogs get her milk, and even the cats get her milk.
Yep.
Every day.
Every day. We no longer feed the cats. We give them milk. They don't get a feed because we have mice that we're fighting mice, and the cats are not doing their job. and we're about ready to just like
Get rid of some cats.
get rid of cats and start over. So yeah.
Which they have been great mousers. I don't know if we've got just so many of them they're fighting and fussing with each other instead of taking care of the mice or what. But
yeah. Freezer camp. Yeah. Freezer camp on the chickens. We are going to freezer camp some of them. Actually, they're going to canning camp. They're going to canning class. That's what they're going. Some of them will go to. Yeah, yeah. Yes,
well,
Barb, that's exactly it. What making changes before winter comes. Yeah.
A few good blue racers a lot of times can take care of the mice, the rats, and the cats.
Yeah. We'll be honest. Susie's gonna take a cat or two, maybe.
Milk cow. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, I do love her so much. She has been, yeah. You know, we always joke, and but it's actually true. But we love to joke about it. That, you know, most old ladies, when their kids grow up and leave home, get a little dog or a cat. I got a 750-pound milk cow. I mean, that's just who I am. My dad loves that. Just so you know, my dad's all over that. I will tell you, part of that is his fault, since I had to take care of cows at 8 years old. So we always had cattle off and on. Well, I can't say all, but we had cattle the majority of the time. If something tragic happened, they were a resource, and he would sell them to pay bills. He had a lot of medical issues, and that helped pay for all kinds of things. Because, you know, yes, he did go to the VA for a lot of things. The VA did cover a lot of things, but there were things that weren't covered. So, like, you know, bills getting paid, payments being made, you know, those kind of things. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Yep, canned chicken. We love canned chicken. Our kids love canned chicken.
Yeah, the cats have been killing copperheads. That's cool.
Well, that is cool. Brutus brought him a mouse the other day. Good job, Brutus. Awesome drops. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's the way to have them. Just see them occasionally and then do their job.
But I'm sorry about not taking care of snakes. That's too bad. Guys, we're going to have to get going. We got 2 minutes. Oh, Susie likes my hand salve. Yeah, my hand salve. Well, guys, we're going to get going. Love you guys. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. We're not going to do our normal prayer time, because we did run too late, but we're just going to sign off our normal sign off. Thank you guys for watching. Remember, God made you special,
and He loves you very much.
Have a blessed week, y'all. Thank you so much. We love you.